Yes or no?
Can you hear me?
I can absolutely hear you. Can you hear me?
No. No, I can't hear you at all.
All right, let's see if it's this thing. Is that better?
No, I just don't think it's like turned on for me.
Okay, cool. You're good. We're gonna.
I'm just not receiving sound, it feels like.
At all?
No, I don't hear anything in this headset.
All right. I don't like the sound of that. Let me know if you hear music.
No.
All right. Now you can hear me.
Yes, I can. Yep, we're good.
And now if I go like this, you hear music.
Yep.
Turn down a little bit. Oh, man. All right. Okay. The audio.
I give it all that I got will never stop. I give it all, straight to the top, will never stop. I give it all that I have, I let it be, cause nobody's better than me. What do you see? Give it all. Yeah, all that I got, I give it everything. They lost the plot, they think I'm menacing. They wanna talk, but I ain't settling. Circle is tight, feeling like better rains. Whole lot of globetrotter, man, they don't know nada. Bro, gotta show something to me and go harder. So proper, nah, not that, we sure gotta.
Come up here at, say, 9 minutes and 30.
Okay.
And that'll be for you to do that seating center I was telling you about. That's when you might want to mention the live and free part.
Okay.
So,
All right, here's what if I go like this, I go afternoon girls hoops. It's a Northern 10 matchup. We're here in Ram Country. Mohawk Lady Warriors taking on Upper Sandusky Lady Rams live and free here on OH.REPORT.
That's perfect.
Good.
That is perfect. 30 seconds.
Saturday afternoon girls basketball. We're in Ram Country. It's the Northern 10 matchup between the Mohawk Lady Warriors and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Live and free here on OH Report.
What? Were you expecting someone else? Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. All I want for Christmas is you to tune in every Wednesday night.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. Whether you are looking to open your first checking account, purchase your first home, or grow your business, our team is here to help.
Real people right here in your community invested in your success. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs.
Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at KimmelUniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
Welcome to the Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show. I'm Ryan Klinger alongside Josh Banks. Mohawk Lady Warriors have traveled to Upper Sandusky to face on the Lady Rams. Let's take a look at those Mohawk Lady Warriors. Mohawk coming into this afternoon Lady Hoops matchup. They're 3-4 on the year. Both these teams in the N10 and looking to improve as Mohawk's 2-2 in the conference.
Yeah, Mohawk 2-2 overall in the conference, looking for a huge road win over here in Upper Sandusky. Kind of got a beat down to Colonel Crawford in their most recent outing, allowing 43 points a game while only averaging 39. But they shoot it well. They shoot 36% from 2. Unfortunately, only 21% from 3. That might be the struggle here this evening.
Now let's take a look at our player spotlight for Mohawk. And that's going to be, to no surprise to anyone going into this game, Katie Woodland. She's currently leading them in scoring with 11.8 and also able to get up there on the boards with 3 rebounds per game. always good to be able to have a player who can haul in those boards, help out the team.
Yeah, and how about the fact that she shoots 80% from the free throw line as well, and she also dishes out almost 2 assists a game. She's really kind of what makes this team flow, and if they're going to win tonight, she's going to have a really, really big game.
Speaking of winning tonight, let's take a look at the opponent they're going to be taking on, and that's the Lady Rams. Upper Sandusky looking to improve on that 2-1 record in the conference. They suffered a loss to Shelby in their last game. Looking to kind of get momentum back on their side as they had back-to-back wins just before that.
Yeah, they won 2 in a row before losing to a very talented Lady Whippet squad. And they're looking to bounce back just like Mohawk is after a loss. The difference is that loss happened right here inside the mountaintop. They average 44 points a game. They allow 43 points a game, so a lot of close contests. They shoot 48% from 2 and 34% from the land of 3. They're a pretty good shooting squad.
That's going to be kind of one of the big difference between these two teams is the ability to shoot beyond the arc. Let's take a look at our player spotlight for Upper Sandusky. That's going to be senior Grace Walton. She's also leading them in scoring, top 5 in points per game, assists, and steals in the N10. 3.8 steals per game. You don't see that often as her ability to take the ball away from defenders. Big part of her game.
Yeah, reigning N10 player of the year is Grace, and she really is a do-it-all player. You're going to see her run 2 or 3 miles on the court today. She's going to run off a lot of double screens. They want to do everything they can to get her involved.
Yeah, you said before we started that I might see her pull up from the volleyball line in this afternoon matchup.
Yeah, nothing. Once she crosses half court, nothing's out of range for Grace. Something that I've come to know, and I've been covering up for. This is year 2 here for me. Something that she's been doing since her sophomore year on the varsity basketball court.
And obviously that's going to be one of the keys to the game for Mohawk. Let's take a look at all 2 of our keys to the game for them. Bouncing back is going to be a big piece of this game for the Lady Warriors. Getting on the right track, I'm sure that was a part of Coach Mulholland's speech going into this game. And also, as we were just talking, containing the 3.
Yeah,
Upper shoots shoot 3.
They shoot at 34% from 3. Every single person in their starting lineup is comfortable stepping out and shooting the 3 ball. You got to stop it if you're going to beat them.
And now let's take a look at the keys to the victory for Upper Sandusky. First thing for them, shoot it from downtown. Spread the ball out around the arc. That's going to be their bread and butter. We saw they shot over 30% from 3. As a team, they're going to use that to their advantage in winning the turnover battle. Limiting their mistakes and forcing mistakes on Mohawk is going to be a big part of their game today.
Yeah, forced mistakes. They love to press. They love to cause that pressure. They love to cause the unforced mental errors. They're going to have to do it today if they want to win. We're going to send it to the floor now for our speaker. It's going to be senior boys basketball player Brock Montgomery going to talk today.
As the anthem ends, we get ready for girls hoops action here on OH Report. Once again, Ryan Klinger alongside Josh Banks. Josh, going to be exciting Northern 10 matchup this afternoon.
Yeah, really crucial N10 matchup for both of these squads. Again, both coming in, Upper coming in at 2-1, Mohawk coming in at 2-2. Mohawk really can't afford to suffer the third N10 loss this early in the season. And one thing you always hear coaches preach is you don't want to lose conference games at home, because then you have to bounce back and you have to beat that team on the road. Win all your home games, it'll give you a shot to win the conference.
As you see the starting lineup for Mohawk, Allison Russell, Anna Russell, Aubrey Godfrey, Katie Woodland, and Jaden Hamilton.
Yeah, and for Upper, it's going to be their go-to. It's what they've used in every game so far. It's going to be Addie Newman, Riley McCreary, Grace Walton, Bryn Cundiff, and Ellie Ham. As we already see Sandy Ham in the comments, go Lady Rams. She's always, she's a staple in the Upper Sandusky girls basketball streams, let me tell you. Ellie, their most recent game we were at, had a huge game from three, shot it extremely well. So it'll be interesting to see how they do this evening with Mohawk in the presence. Mohawk's got some size to them, something that we don't normally see in the N10 is girls with size, so we'll see how they match up.
But the thing on Upper Sandusky's side is they have a lot of experience in the starting lineup, 4 out of the 5 starters being seniors, with the only junior being Bryn Cundiff. So that might be a big part of this game for them. Tip goes to Mohawk, and we're off. They get the ball to Woodland, player of the game going into this game. Swings it left side. Give it back to Woodland up top. Woodland the leading scorer for the Lady Warriors as she kicks it over to Russell left side. Get it to the high post. And out for a three. It's in. Katie Woodland, first score of the day for either team. That's a three.
And that's a huge shot to get things going early for Mohawk.
See what Upper Sandusky can do in their first offensive possession of the game, as Walton has the ball by the volleyball line, guarded tightly there by Allison Russell. They give the ball back to Walton left side, kicks it to the corner. They're able to get a shot down low in the post, up and in. Ham with the basket for the Lady Rams. And fouling it offensive on Katie Woodland. Must have thought there was some sort of extension there on the arm from her. And it's going to be Lady Rams ball. An offensive foul very early in this game.
Yeah, a crucial play there for the Lady Rams, honestly. Yeah, first turnover of the game there by the Lady Rams, and it's a big turnover too. You got to get something going if you're Upper Sandusky.
And as they force a turnover there on Mohawk, up for the easy layup and in.
Addie Newman gets going early. She's going to be a crucial factor here today for them to win at home as Walton comes away with the steal.
And up and in for another easy layup for the Rams. I was just going to say, neither team able to make a statement here early, and then the Rams get back-to-back, force back-to-back turnovers there. There's a foul now on Riley McCreary. Mohawk passing the ball in. Down 3 here early in this first quarter. They find it down low, up for the basket, fouled, going to the line, shoot 2. Abby Gottfried, the sophomore, going to the line.
Yeah, and it's going to be two very crucial free throws. You're down 6-3. Again, Upper's kind of forcing that pressure, forcing the action, forced a couple turnovers, going to get things rolling. You don't want to let them expand this lead.
And getting out early in a home game always crucial. Kind of get the fans behind you, get the momentum on your side. You can ride that wave rest of the game. It looks like that's what Upper's trying to do. First free throws missed there by Gottfried. Second one also off, but a rebound there.
Woodland. It's going to end up in the hands of Newman.
And now Walton has it right side, going to the basket. Up and on the ground, no foul. It seems like it's tipped out of bounds by the Rams.
And there's Grace attacking. I talked about her ability to shoot the ball, but she's showing now today, hey, the dribble drive is going to be there too. Maybe one that she wants to finish there, but it'll go down at some point.
And a substitution there as Abby Gottfried comes in for Riley McCreary for the Lady Rams' first substitution of the day. A trap up top. Might be able to get a turnover, but it's going to be a foul. I think that one's going to be on Grace Walton.
Yeah, Grace going to pick up a foul there. A little bit overly aggressive. She's seen the back turn. She tried to go poke it loose, got into her body. Great defense, but a little bit too much.
She was getting excited. Another one of those easy layups. Wanted to attack the basket once again. Mohawk with the ball. Trying to get it down low, but I believe she walked. Yes, she did. Turnover on Mohawk. That's their fourth of the game so far.
4 early turnovers, not something you can have.
Romick coming in for Cundiff for the Lady Rams, making another substitution. They find her right side. Gives it back up top to Newman. Newman driving in. He's going to be taken away there by Mohawk. There's a scuffle on the floor. Might be a jump ball. That is the call. And it's going to remain Lady Rams ball. Walton will be the player to pass it in. Sails it out back, wide open for Walton for three. No good. Rebound there by Mohawk. And that's the shot they want. Just unable to complete it there. Mohawk down 3, looking to potentially tie this game up with another deep shot from Woodland. They do get it down low, though. Up for a layup, off the glass, bounces off the rim. And a good rebound there, though. Second chance points get fouled off the rebound.
Yeah, they're giving Upper's giving up way too many second opportunities here. They've got to kind of relax themselves. You got to rebound the basketball. That was 3 offensive opportunities for Mohawk in that one possession.
And now they draw the foul, be able to get to the line. That's another thing, is getting fouls here early on Upper Sandusky in this game. First free throws off those. There's a substitution for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, as Ellie Ham picks up her second, and we've got 4 minutes left here in quarter number 1, and Upper or Mohawk already in the bonus. Upper with 5 early fouls.
And lucky for Upper, though, neither free throw fall through the basket. So Upper happy with the way that one turned out. They're still up 6-3, even though Mohawk's in the bonus now. They find Walton down low. Defense all over her, though. He's going to roll out of bounds off her. She was trying to recover from the tough defense from the Lady Warriors, wasn't able to.
Yeah, got it down low to Grace, right where they wanted to get it. They doubled her. She tried to dribble out of the double, ends up bouncing off her own knee, and it's a turnover. And that's going to be another turnover on Mohawk. That'll be a travel. Exchanging turnovers now as neither team really able to take care of the ball.
Yeah, there was a period there it looked like Upper Sandusky was going to score fast and furious. And now pace of play kind of slowed down off these turnovers. Walton with it left side. Kicks out for a corner 3. It's in.
Romick
drains that one, extending the lead to 9-3.
Huge shot by Romick.
Mohawk trying to get the ball down low once again. Up off the glass. Rebounded, though, for a second chance basket. It's good. That one courtesy of Aubrey Gottfried.
And Gottfried does a great job again. They're allowing the offensive glass. If you give up too many offensive rebounds, eventually it's going to bite you, and it bit them right there. But the back door, unable to finish.
Yeah, it's a great look there. Correct pass, great cut, just unable to finish that shot. You're seeing tight defense here from the Lady Rams. Woodland able to get out of it, though.
And they're going to look to go down low. Again, they're going to use that mismatch they have down low with the size they have in the post, and they are taking advantage of it right now.
A turnover there, though. They overthrew the pass. Would have been a great look. Unable to get that one. Substitutions for both teams. As McCreary comes back in for the Lady Rams.
Again, everything they can to get the ball to Grace Walton.
And they're saying she touched it last over and back, so another turnover.
I thought that was off of Mohawk. I thought it was tipped and went back court, but hey, that's why we're up here doing this, and the officials are down there doing that.
A combined 10 turnovers between these two teams. We're just a little over halfway through this first quarter. Mohawk
Again.
looking down low again, but it's taken away there by Walton, making a big defensive play for the Lady Rams. Pushes the ball down court for a layup. Fouled going to the line.
Addie Newman does a great job running the floor, but there's Grace. 3.5, almost 4 steals a game, and she's already got 2 here in quarter number 1 in this very critical game for the Lady Rams. Newman, normally a pretty good free throw shooter. We'll see if she can knock them both down.
Yeah, Walton almost intercepted it like a safety back there. Flew in from out of nowhere to haul on that steal. First free throw's good. Newman fires her second. Off the back iron, hauled in by Mohawk.
We talked about winning the turnover battle in pregame. Mohawk's winning the rebounding battle easily so far here this evening. But again, another steal. It'll be out of bounds. But the interesting thing is going to be to see how quickly they double that post entry. Mohawk wants to feed the post. How quickly are they going to help? And are they going to say, hey, we know Mohawk only shoots 21% from 3. Why don't you beat us from there? Or are we going to give up shots like that all night long?
Yeah, you always practice running those inbound plays, and that one worked out perfectly as they got a wide open shot there. Upper Sandusky up 3 now. Now they're going to try to get the ball down low. They're saying no push there on Mohawk.
A little bit of extra there, maybe too much body. Look to get it in.
Kicks it to the corner off the inbound. Now they're going to say she's out of
that
bounds.
She's standing on that out of bounds line. Something we see Upper run constantly.
And it's been a lot of turnovers here early. Clock stopped a lot so far in this game. Here comes Mohawk on offense. They kick it down low. Up for the shot, no good. Here comes the Lady Rams. Walton leading the charge for them. He's attacking the basket once again. Underhand, up and in. Big basket there by Walton.
And how about Grace's ability to finish with the left there?
Tipped away by Walton. Recovered, though, by Russell. Mohawk still with the ball. Woodland drives in. Bounces off the rim and in.
Back and forth we go. Upper has a couple more stops than Mohawk does, and that's what attests to their lead currently.
And a 3 here for the Lady Rams, no good. Hauled in by Anna Russell.
McCreary unable to knock that down. Normally a pretty good shooter for Upper Sandusky.
Mohawk may have space here in the lane as she finds a player right side off the block, and it's good.
Gottfried having herself a very, very good first quarter. She's got 4 of their 11.
Now a 1-point game. See what Lady Rams do is they fire another 3 off the glass, but rebounded there by Grace Walton. Keeping the play alive for Upper Sandusky. Looking for the backdoor cut, unable to get it. Yep, and that's going to be a travel.
Cundiff travels. Great second effort there by Walton to get the offensive rebound. I think maybe you led that pass a little bit too much. Let Bryn come back to you, get her the ball. She wasn't trying to go backdoor, and that's what caused the turnover.
Less than a minute to play here in this first quarter as the Lady Rams steal it away. It's going to be 2-on-1. They got numbers. Opposite block pass, up for the layup, off the rim. Hauled in, tough rebound here. They're fighting for it. Mohawk's going to come up with it.
Second effort, third effort, Mohawks winning those battles right now. But the second effort there by Abby Gottfried to knock that one away. Which team settles down first, I think, is going to win this ball game so far.
It's been an intense game so far. Getting physical, a lot of turnovers here early. They try to kick it out, but it's recovered there by Mohawk. Russell with the ball, gives it out to Woodland.
Woodland's got 5 here so far in quarter number 1.
Corner 3 here, it's in. Allison Russell drains that one for the Lady Warriors.
Huge shot by Russell there to make sure they're going to end.
And a deep 3 here from Walton. Off the rim, no good. Rebound and another 3. Airballed there, shot there by Abby Gottfried. Tried to give them the lead for the end of the first. So at the end of the first, though, Lady Rams losing to the Lady Warriors 14-12. So we'll be back with the second period live and free here on OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Yippee! Win myself titles, cut down nets with my fans. Back to the basket. And another thing. Well, looks like I'm not going to Hollywood after all.
Bring it on, let me do my thing. Now we're here blowing up. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. Yeah, the first step is showing up, hear them cheer. Yeah, the first step is showing up, now we're here. We're blowing up, hear them cheer. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. If you never risk it, then you never know. Ruthless, ruthless. Give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless.
Welcome to the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime show. I'm Ryan Klinger, joined by Josh Banks. As it's 20-15, the Lady Warriors leading the Lady Rams in this afternoon Northern 10 matchup of Saturday Hoops here on OH.REPORT. And Josh, what have we seen so far in this game?
We have seen turnover after turnover after turnover. 28 combined turnovers in the first half. As we're going to pull up the halftime stats here, and I mean, we're in a 20-15 ball game, and this kind of really tells all of it.
Yeah, you look at those numbers, 17 rebounds to 15 rebounds, pretty even there. And you're like, oh, the turnover is very even too. Yeah, but 15, 13, like you said, 28 combined, that is a lot in the first half. There were periods there, it felt like nobody was getting baskets for minutes upon minutes at a time.
Yeah, nobody was getting baskets, and it felt like we had a lot of possessions where it was turnover, 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 and then a basket. And then 4 or 5 more turnovers consecutively before we had a basket. Upper got some good looks. Mohawk got some great looks down low. The question in the second half, and the key to the second half, is going to be which team can slow themselves down, execute, and actually finish their shots.
I honestly think this is one of those games where whichever team, if one of these teams comes out of the half hot and rolling, they'll win this game. 5-point game. No team has really scored in bunches yet. 35 combined points in the first half. Obviously not a lot. And so, really, if one of these teams can come out hot out of this break, they can really take a hold of this game.
In our spotlight, Katie Woodland has done exactly what we expected her to do. She's been a menace on the defensive side of things, done a great job rebounding the basketball, and she's leading them. She's got 9 points.
And she had a big block on the defensive end. So both sides of the ball, she's making big plays, and like you said, leading them in 9 points. And almost half their points, they got 20. So.
Yeah, almost half their points. And on the flip side of things, our player spotlight for Upper, Grace Walton, she's missed some shots, but that's what she does. She's not going to stop shooting. She could come out and go 0 for 5 to start a game and hit her next 5 in a row. That's just the type of player that she is. She's got to keep getting shots up, and Woodland's got to keep getting to the paint. As from inside the three-point line, I don't know that she's missed yet tonight.
And we saw Walton drive a lot in that first half. Let's see if she continues to attack or decides to kind of spread out the court and shoot it from deep. As Mohawk gets the ball to start the second half, and we're off. Russell has it top of the key and stolen away by Walton.
Guess
all
who?
alone for an easy layup. That's the first score of the second half.
She's up to 6 points, and the steals, I want to say that's her 4th already of the game, maybe third or 4th of the game.
And averaging 3.8 going into this game, staying consistent.
As she's going to come away on the floor. Doesn't quite come up with that one, but again, forces the issue.
And a corner three here for Mohawk. No good there from Woodland. Hauled in by Gottfried. She swings it out to Katie Woodland again. Kicks it down low for a layup. No good.
Newman unable to grab the pass. She had a great look. It's a great pass by Walton. Nothing doing.
So turnover there by Upper Sandusky. And we said a lot of turnovers so far in this game. Mohawk gets the ball stolen away by Grace Walton. Give her another one this afternoon. Kicks it down low to Riley McCreary. Gives it back to Walton. Up top for three. No good. Rebounded, though, by Bryn Cundiff. She followed her own shot, able to get a rebound, and kicks it out for three. Drains it. So second opportunity there for Bryn Cundiff on that possession. She makes the three, gets a rebound. I mean, that's pretty good possession for her.
Huge second opportunity, something that we didn't see Upper get a bunch of. But, again, the size advantage there. You're doing a great job of getting in the lane and finding the open player. McCreary's going to come away with that ball. Rebound, though.
That was a tough board to get, and she hauled that one in. Tied game as Walton drives in off the glass and good, fading away from the basket and with that bucket.
I'm not exactly sure how that went in. She wanted to get to the lane. They bodied her, and she just kind of threw up a Kareem hook shot, and it found the bucket.
Able to get space there for Russell. She drives on the left side. Able to get a good basket there. Great work by her teammate to kind of box out the defender and give her the space.
8-2 run here to start the third quarter. It's Ellie Ham. They're not missing the bunnies to start the second half.
And timeout Mohawk as Upper Sandusky came out ready to play. They've, like you said, just went on this run and kind of established themselves in the second half so far.
That's a 9-2 run to start the second half. And it's the defensive pressure, and they're finishing at the rim. Cundiff knocks down the three. Walton gets the steal, gets the layup. Ellie Ham gets a layup. Walton gets the circus shot. It's everything that they need to be doing is what they're doing right now, and Coach Vint made sure they knew what they did wrong at halftime in that locker room.
Yeah, good thing our cameras did not follow them into the locker room. That would have been a frustrated speech there by Coach Vint. As we see coming out of the timeout, Mohawk getting the ball down 2. See if they can respond off the score here. The score there for Upper Sandusky.
Here's their man-to-man full court pressure.
And Russell able to get it across half court for them. Swings it out to Woodland. Woodland out by the volleyball line, drives in. Finds Russell, kicks it down low.
Foul's going to be on Walton. It's going to be Grace's third, and that's that extra step. You got to get that. You've got to rotate quicker defensively. You've got to get there so they can't make that pass versus letting them make that pass and then picking up your third foul.
Abby Gottfried for the Lady Rams comes in for Riley McCreary. Mohawk kicks it into Russell off the inbound. She takes a screen, gives it to Gottfried at the free throw line, off the rim. It's going to be tussle for it, going to be a jump ball.
Upper Sandusky basketball on the jump ball, but it's loose balls. In the first half, all of these second possessions, these second opportunities went to Mohawk. Now we've seen that momentum kind of shift. Everything's going towards Upper Sandusky.
Walton with the ball, hands it off to Gottfried. She gives it up to Newman. Skip pass over to Cundiff. Gives it to Gottfried. Back to Cundiff up top. It's Lady Rams spreading the ball, taking their time for this shot for three. Off the rim, hauled in by Mohawk.
They're going to call foul on Gottfried. That one was a little ticky-tacky, I think. They've been kind of playing that aggressive. Both sides have been playing that aggressive defense all night long. But when you see that arm extend out at all, offensively or defensively, they're going to make that call.
And Rulin comes in for the Lady Rams. As Russell steps up. Thought she might shoot a three there, but she gets defense in her face right when she gets a three-point line. Russell gets it back, though, in the corner. Tries to get it to Gottfried, able to haul it in. That's going to be a foul.
It's going to be on Addie Newman. That's going to be her second. And it's that that wasn't even a post feed. It's getting it to the big. She kept the ball high. She didn't bring it down. It forced Newman to go through the arm, and why the foul got called.
Mohawk trying to get it down low off the inbound, and Walton ready for that one. She gets another steal this afternoon.
Playing defensive back.
They find an open player in the corner for three, rolls in and out. Shot no good there from Abby Newman as Mohawk comes up with the rebound.
A great look there for Addie, nothing doing. Trying to get to the post again. It'll stay with Mohawk as that went off of Rulin and Cundiff. The scramble is really good by Upper Sandusky, but the scramble has hurt them here in this game because of Mohawk's ability to get the ball in the paint.
Katie Woodland with the ball outside. Gets it down low to Gottfried, open for the layup. It's in, and Walton trying to steal that one. Ends up overstepping, giving Gottfried the open basket, tying this game up at 24.
Yeah, Grace oversteps, but she also has to be careful not to pick up number 4. Super safe play there by Grace. Didn't want to overplay it, pick up that 4th foul.
Now she ends up on the floor there, stolen away by Mohawk. No call, letting the kids play as the Lady Warriors come down the court. Give it up top to Woodland, guarded by Abby Gottfried. Tries to get it to the high post, taken away by the Lady Rams.
Cundiff does a great job there of help side defense, gets it. She's going to look to go finish. I don't think we've had a layup missed here in the second half.
And that's been
completely different.
Yeah, big change from the first half. We saw a lot of them not go in. And now it seems like that was a point of emphasis for both teams. 2-point game as Katie Woodland has the ball outside. She finds Russell in the corner for three. Off the back iron, but hauled in by Gottfried. Puts it back up. It's good. Aubrey Gottfried with the basket.
The size advantage. Aubrey does a great job using her height. Didn't go on top of Grace, went over top of Grace. Why she was able to come down with that board and get the bucket.
And a quick pass there down low to Cundiff. She kicks it out for a layup. Fouled on the shot. Erica Rulin's going to the line for two. Great feed there by Cundiff to see Rulin diving in.
Yeah, Bren does a great job of seeing the diver. I wasn't sure if it was going to Rulin or Walton because they kind of went to the exact same spot on the floor, but it got to the right person. Erica, 1 of 2 at the line in the first half, knocks down that one.
Yeah, we'll have to wonder if Coach Vent really pushes on when somebody gets the ball down low, everybody has to dive, and they didn't realize they're both diving at the same time. They're just trying to follow orders and do what they're supposed to do. As both teams making changes, we actually see Cundiff come off the court for the Lady Rams. Second free throw is up. And no good. That one sails out of bounds. So Erica Rulin stays 50% from the free throw line.
27-26. 2:44 left here in quarter number 3. This has been a lot more entertaining offensively than the first half was.
Yes, as Woodland drives in, goes up for the basket. They're calling her for a charge. Katie Woodland would have given a basket to take the lead, and they call a charge there.
I don't know about that one. I think that was a flop and a half. I don't even know that Woodland made contact with Ruland. But, again, that's why they're the officials and we're up here doing this. That one right there could be a game changer, though.
Yeah, 1-point game. That would have put them in the lead. You got to think everybody on the Mohawk side of this stadium is frustrated with that one.
Running Grace off the double, give her a dribble handoff. They wanted the flare to Newman. Instead, they get it to Ham.
She goes up, no good. Mohawk hauls it in on the rebound. Not a bad shot there for the Lady Rams. They're just unable to get it. Three-pointer here, sails over top and off the hands of the Lady Warriors. It's going to be Lady Rams ball.
It's a good shot there by Mohawk. They got an open look. You can tell we looked at the numbers pregame. They shoot 21% from three, and that's kind of what we've seen here tonight. They like to get the ball down low and use their size. They're not really a three-point shooting team.
McCreary trapped there with the ball, is able to get rid of it. They find Ham in the corner. She gives it up top to Walton, saves it from going over and back. Is now taking a moment to kind of reset this Upper Sandusky offense. They get her off the screen for the layup in between the rim and the glass. No good.
Grace again hits the floor hard, doesn't get called. But you're trying to split 3 defenders. You're not necessarily going to get that call if you're not with somebody one-on-one and you get bumped.
Woodland driving in, stops, fires up a quick bunny. No good. Brought in, though, by Mohawk. Now there's going to be a tussle for the ball. They're going to call never mind, timeout there. So quick timeout there by Coach Mulholland. Smart move, and Lady Warriors going to keep the ball.
Yeah, Coach Mulholland does a great job. She waited until they had possession to call the timeout. It'll be a quick 30, and it's been a complete game-changing second half as it's 12-6 here in the second half. Upper Sandusky with the advantage, and it's been, again, that defensive turnovers, pushing the floor, getting the open shots, not forcing the three, but taking what they're giving you, and it's been an advantage so far.
Off the timeout, Mohawk going to be passing it in. Down one on the road in this Northern 10 matchup. Two interconference teams taking on each other, trying to get a win as it's stolen away by the Lady Rams. That's Newman, goes up for the layup and one. And I just said an away matchup for Mohawk, and you got to think that one kind of gets the home crowd going.
Yeah, Addie Newman does a great job, gets the steal. She had numbers. She decided to keep it herself, and it looks to be the right decision as she finishes the layup, and now she's going to get a shot for the kind of three-point play that I'm used to, an old-fashioned one where you got to make it from the stripe, and she does.
That makes it 30-26. Rams potentially looking to kind of pull away in this game. Now they have a 4-point lead. We'll see how the Lady Warriors respond. So there's a turnover there off the foot of Allison Russell.
A much cleaner second half by both teams, though.
Yeah, overall, much cleaner. We've had less turnovers. There was a lot in that first half, so maybe less turnovers is saying a lot. But it has been cleaner on both ends of the ball. McCreary up top, kicks it right side. They find Walton in the corner for three. That's the shot they wanted, off the rim. Brought in, though, by the Rams. Walton has the ball back. Tries to get it to the high post. She's able to bring it in. That was a tough one she fought for there. Great work by Erica Rulin. Walton has it in the corner, kicks it down low to Rulin. It's going to be off the foot of somebody. They say Mohawk. They say it's off Aubrey Gottfried.
And that's two great feeds from Grace Walton down low. Again, they get the pass they want. They just can't control it to be able to finish.
Walton going and passing it in for the Rams. Tries to get it to Newman. Hits off the leg
It'll go off Russell. Mohawk, yeah.
Yeah, off Anna Russell there. So Walton once again going to pass it now from the opposite side of the block. Kicks it to the corner to Romick. She gives it up, gives it down low to Ham. Ham pump fake, great move for the basket.
Up, under, finish with the left. That's a phenomenal move by Ellie Ham.
And now Mohawk trying to match it. They give it to Godfrey down low, off the glass, and good.
4-point game.
Now the pace of play picking up.
Godfrey up to 10 points now for Mohawk.
Less than a minute to play here in this third quarter. Lady Rams give it to Walton in the corner. She gives it up. Newman for three. It's in! 35-28 as the clock strikes 0. The Lady Rams have taken control of this game. They're up 7 heading into the break. Make sure you keep listening here on OH Report.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Welcome back to Saturday afternoon girls basketball here on OH Report. I'm Ryan Klinger, joined by Josh Banks. It's become an interesting one very quickly. Didn't see a lot of offense the first half, but now the Lady Rams up 7 over the Lady Warriors, 35-28 as we kick off this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was a 20-8 quarter by Upper Sandusky to get them in the lead.
And shot no good there from Russell. Walton gets the rebound, pushes it down court for Upper Sandusky, drives in, draws the foul, going to the line, shoot two.
That time she's going to get the foul, draws the contact. Grace has been much more of a dribble drive, try to finish the rim player today than what we're used to seeing out of her. She's struggling to find the range, but doing everything else she needs to do to help this team.
Well, that's got to be one of the things you're happy with. This first free throw goes in. As the Mohawk head coach, Natasha Mulholland, is you have pressured Grace Walton outside and forced her to go to the rack and forced other players, like we've seen from Bryn Cundiff, to shoot the three. Second free throw's no good, brought in by Katie Woodland. We saw her get subbed out late in that third quarter, now back into the game for the fourth. She's been leading them in points this afternoon. She gives it to Allison Russell. Russell swings it to the middle, shot up, no good. They able to bring it in, though, as there's a off the hands of many players. As they give it to Woodland outside for three, it's in.
That's Woodland's second triple of the afternoon. She's 2 for 2 from three.
36-31. As the Lady Rams are trying to pull away with this, but Lady Warriors won't go away. Walton has the ball up top. Gives it to the high post. Goes up and is blocked. Erica Rulin trying to get a basket there. Stopped there.
Yeah, a great job defensively by Mohawk. It's what we've seen so far is the Upper wants to get the ball to that high post. Whoever feeds the high post cuts inside of them. They try to draw that defender, and they get a layup. That's what we've seen Walton do a couple times. We've seen a lot of these girls do that. That time they do a great job of not allowing that.
Abby Newman off the inbound, jumps up and into a jump ball. This tight defense there by Mohawk is going to force that. It's going to stay Rams ball, but that might be important later.
Yeah, very, very crucial jump ball there. We got 6:53 left in quarter number 4, and now the next jump ball goes to Mohawk.
Walton passing the ball in for Upper Sandusky. She sails it back to Ham. Ham gives it to Walton. Deep three off the back iron. Brought in by Mohawk. Woodland has it right side. She kicks it up top. Woodland, as you said, just hit a three not that long ago. We'll see if she does it again as she drives inside. Swings it out to Russell. Russell back to Woodland. Woodland gives it up top to Anna Russell. They swing it down low for a layup off the rim and into the hands of Ham. That's going to be a foul. They're all over Ham there on the rebound.
And I think the big difference here as well in half number 2 has been rebounding. Upper's done a much better job on the defensive glass, preventing those second, third, and fourth opportunities for Mohawk. We've seen them almost every possession they had in half number 1 have 3 or 4 shots at the rim. Now it's 1, maybe 2, and they're out.
McCreary checks into the game for Romick for Upper Sandusky. Walton brings it down. They're up 5. Abby Newman has it up top, wide open to Eileen Ham down low for the layup.
Ellie Ham, much better job of execution there by Mohawk. Addie catches it outside. Ham just kind of slips, gets the wide open layup as she's up to 8 on the evening.
And a jump ball there. It's going to stay Mohawk ball. Intense defense by Upper Sandusky. Doesn't matter, as Lady Warriors going to keep it.
Walton and Ham have to be very careful.
Woodland fires a three. No good. Brought in, though. They're going to get a second opportunity here. They kick it down low for a layup off the glass. No good. Brought in by Gottfried, though. She puts it up. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball again.
No, I think they're going to call an over the back on Gottfried.
Oh, that's what it was. My mistake.
They're going to call a foul on Gottfried. Her first.
Rams up 7 over the Lady Warriors. As they trailed the majority of the first half, and now in the second half they've led the majority of it. trying to run away with this game with a few more scores. They give it to Newman up top. She swings it over to the opposite side of the court. Up top to Ham. She's having herself a nice second half as they give it to Newman. She fires a three-pointer off the front of the rim and into the hands of the Lady Warriors.
Around the rim, it won't go in is what that one was. It touched the entire, it was toilet paper roll right there. Didn't fall. Mohawk a chance to cut into this lead again.
Katie Woodland able to get to the basket, throws up the layup, brought in by Grace Walton on the rebound.
Great job there by Grace to get that rebound. Tries to throw it over the top to Addie Newman. It's stolen away by Mohawk, so another turnover.
Mohawk has it in the corner. That's Anna Russell. She's able to dribble out of it, though. Gives it up top to Woodland for three. It's in. 38-34. As it's going to be a close one here in the late stages of this game.
Woodland up to 15 now.
Walton spins, and it rolls into the basket.
With the left hand. She's a right-handed player. She spun, and that wasn't even a layup. That was like a little floater from the free throw line by Grace.
And they call a travel on Katie Woodland. Wasn't even able to cross the timeline there. And Lady Rams getting the ball back, up 6. McCreary going to pass it in for Upper Sandusky. Gives it to Ham up top. Ham gives it to Newman. Newman driving in left side. Goes up with the left hand off the glass. And you're talking about the left hand of Walton. Well, here comes Abby Newman. Another senior goes up, gets the basket for the Lady Rams. Mohawk with the ball outside. Gives it to Katie Woodland up top. Woodland dribbles right. Kicks it out to the corner to Allison Russell. Russell able to find space down low. Floats it through the basket. 42-36 the score as both teams trading baskets.
Upper just not able to pull away as that foul is going to get called on Russell. That'll be her third. Team fourth. Very, very critical situation now. One more foul on Mohawk, and Upper finishes the last 3 minutes at the stripe.
And Upper Sandusky has 0 fouls. So that'll be a very important part of this game as Walton drives in, and they're going to say a travel, no call for the foul. She's frustrated with that one. It's going to be a turnover on Upper Sandusky.
Correct call there, though. Grace took an extra step. A tough call to make as an official. You see the contact, but the right call.
Woodland drives in. Ham tries to take a charge, no good. Ball rolls in and out. Ham gets back up, hauls in the rebound.
They're going to give a flop warning. New rule. I want to say it's a new rule this year. OHSAA is a flop warning, so that becomes a warning on the team. One more flop warning or any other incident instantly becomes a technical.
So Rams able to keep the ball, but next time going technical.
They keep the ball, but another flop warning or a sideline warning or anything of that matter will lead to a technical foul.
Okay. Ham gets the ball up top. It looks like they might be trying to drain some time as they've really spread out. I say that as they cut right to the basket, find Ham for an open layup. Never mind about wasting time. Let's go get another basket. Gives them an 8-point lead.
And that's just a great job to make sure.
Turnover there as Lady Rams steal it away. Abby Newman driving down the court, goes up for the layup, and it's in. That gives them a 10-point lead. Less than 3 minutes left in this game. Mohawk's going to try to have to fight back into this one.
And how about Addie's up to 13, Grace Walton with 11, and Ellie Ham with 10. 3 Lady Rams in double figures, and that's been the critical aspect that's allowed them to come back in this basketball game.
Yes, the offense has looked quite different here in the second half, and you see a timeout there by head coach Natasha Mulholland of Mohawk, trying to get their team back on this right page. You're down 10, less than 3 minutes remaining. This is kind of crunch time now. You thought after halftime you knew how this game was going to be played, and Upper Sandusky's played completely differently here in the second half.
Yeah, they're still continuing to force turnovers, and that's the big difference. You've got 23 turnovers now for Mohawk to 17 for Upper Sandusky. So you've had 4 turnovers in the second half if you're Upper Sandusky. You've had another 10 for Mohawk.
And that's a big difference. They really cleaned up their turnover woes in the first half. And while Mohawk has also, not to the same level that Upper Sandusky has.
And again, we talked about it at halftime. The big difference in that first half was second chance opportunities for Mohawk. That's what helped them build that 5-point lead. They haven't had those second chance opportunities here in the second half.
No. Russell drives in, able to kick it down low for the layup off the rim. No good. Walton brings in the rebound for Upper Sandusky. Here they go, pushing the ball down court. They give it to Newman in the corner, kicks up top to Walton, and never mind about push the ball down court. They're going to take their time for this basket, it seems, looking to set up a great shot here for themselves and extend their lead.
One thing you'll learn about a Coach Vent coach squad is they're going to get the best shot is to them. Coach Vent is probably not going to be super happy with that shot. It's one that we'll take. However, that's almost a forced shot in the current situation, up 10. That was almost that volleyball line where I told you she will shoot it from, and that one's just short.
Mohawk looking again to get it down low. They do, but off the rim. They haul in their own rebound. Get it outside to Woodland for three. Sails past the rim and out of bounds. So a rebound and then the turnover to follow for Mohawk. As both teams making some changes. Cundiff comes back in along with Romick for the Lady Rams.
2 minutes left here in this one, and it's been all Lady Rams in the second half.
Russell coming in for Mohawk. Upper Sandusky feeling a little comfortable. They're up 10 with less than 2 minutes remaining. Walton has it up top, kicks it to the corner to Abby Newman. Grace Walton has it outside. It seems to be they're taking some time off this clock. She gives it up to Cundiff. Into the corner, and it looks like Mohawk's going to try to play some intense defense on Ava Romick. Romick gives it up top to Walton. Walton guarded tightly by Allison Russell.
They're just going to try to get a 5 count. That's all they're doing right here. They want to get a 5 count. Upper does a great job of just keeping yourself out of the 5 count.
It's going to be a timeout by Jerry Vent.
A full one, and an interesting one. You weren't really in threat of a 5-second call. Maybe you were concerned because Grace just kind of picked up her dribble in the corner. You don't want to get trapped. But again, you've got a 10-point lead, right around that minute 10 left here in quarter number 4, and you've really slowed down this Mohawk attack.
Yeah, that's been a big piece of it, is the defensive end. Not only have the Lady Rams stepped up on the offensive side of things, but really on both sides of the ball, they've played like a different team in the second half, a team that rebounds significantly better than the team we saw earlier, and that's been a big part of this game.
Yeah, it's a 31-16 second half for Upper Sandusky. It was 20-15 at half. They've held Mohawk to 16 points here in the second half, and they've just really found a pace. They still haven't shot it well from 3, but they've gotten a lot of easy layups and a lot of transition baskets that have allowed them to build this lead.
That's been the big thing, is finding a way to win regardless of the fact the shot from long isn't falling. Upper Sandusky passes the ball in. Grace Walton has it up top, gives it to Newman. Newman dribbles it right, picks up her dribble. She's going to be played tightly there by Woodland, and they're going to call another timeout, trying to prevent a turnover there.
Yeah, and that's one of those things, if you're Addie Newman, you do not want to pick up your dribble right there. You're putting yourself in a bad position. It's a bad situation where you don't want to turn the ball over. Yes, you're up 10, but it's high school basketball. 10 points is not a lot in high school basketball, especially high school girls basketball.
Yeah, Addie Newman probably getting a bit of a pep talk there in that quick timeout. So they're going to bring the ball back out. Upper Sandusky keeping possession, up 10, like you said. 10 points go away real quick.
Continue to control the ball, control the tempo, allow yourselves to eat this clock as we're at 1-0, even 60 seconds now left in the fourth quarter.
Yep, clock now reading double digits as it's tipped out of bounds there by Mohawk. They're trying to get a turnover. Upper Sandusky still holding on to the ball. They swing it back out to Grace Walton. She drives in towards the three-point line. Guarded very tightly. They're able to get rid of it, and they're calling a quick. They're stopping the ball. Not sure what the call is going to be.
Not sure what happened there.
There were some fans yelling. Maybe they just thought it was too confusing. I'm not sure what was going on. But Upper Sandusky's going to keep the ball.
Looked like somebody saying something to Coach Vent. Newman's going to have it.
Foul there on Katie Woodland. Look, she was going for the jump ball. They call her for the hug. Addie Newman gets fouled. She's going on the line. They're already in the bonus.
Looking for points 14 and 15 is Addie Newman. And really a situation, if you're Katie Woodland, the jump ball is not going to do you any good because the arrow points to Upper Sandusky.
Newman's first free throw's up and good. Cundiff comes out, replaced by Abby Gottfried. Next shot from Newman's up and in. 48-36 the score. Mohawk brings down the ball. And they're staying in that pressure, trying to make sure Mohawk doesn't feel comfortable. Down 12, they give it to Woodland outside for three, sails past the rim and out of bounds.
And that's a forced shot there by Woodland. I mean, I know you're down 12, 42 seconds left. She had three hands in her face. Not exactly a shot that you want to see if you're Coach Mulholland.
Cundiff kicks it in to Ham, back to Cundiff. She brings down the ball for the Lady Rams.
Get it to Grace. Yep, look to just chew this clock out.
It appears like maybe Mohawk is going to hold off from fouling down 12. Looks like they might just let this clock expire.
Try to get a turnover, maybe try to get a steal.
But I believe with 15 seconds left, that might be it. As it appears we're just going to dribble this one out. In the afternoon matchup, Northern 10 basketball, Upper Sandusky ends this one victorious over Mohawk, 48-36. A game that early on didn't look like it'd be exciting. Then it turned out pretty intense. We'll be back with post-game interview and discussion. 48-36, your final score.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Yippee! Giving my subtitles, cut down nets with my fans. Back to the basket. And another thing. Well, looks like I'm not going to Hollywood after all.
Union Player of the Game, Addie Newman, senior. And Addie, you guys were down 20-15 at half going into this game. You end up winning 48-36. What was the halftime speech to get the team galvanized?
We really needed to pick up the energy. We didn't get a couple shots going. That's really tough for us because we really want our threes to go. But we knew we needed to pick up the energy to come back at half.
And your threes weren't really falling there in the first half. You guys had to find a more physical way to win. Talk me through how you guys had to change your approach.
We tried to use our defense, get a couple more steals, and we got a couple run-out layups, which really helped build the momentum.
And you had 15 points tonight, able to hit a big three there late in the fourth quarter to kind of bring this offense to a point where it felt like you were going to win. Walk me through the feeling after you hit that.
It was a really big momentum change. I mean, I couldn't have done it without my teammates getting me the ball.
All right, and anybody you'd like to shout out on the broadcast?
Shout out to all the fans that came out to support us this morning.
All right, thank you, Addie Newman, and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams victorious this Saturday afternoon.
Do we have audio? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Barely?
Can you hear me?
I can absolutely hear you.
All right, cool.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Welcome to the Spherion Mid-Ohio post-game show. I'm Ryan Klinger, joined by Josh Banks. As we just saw, Upper Sandusky defeat Mohawk 48-36 in this Northern 10 matchup on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and we're going to pull up a box score before we take a look at stats, and you're really going to see the difference Mohawk really dominates the first half, and then Upper just kind of hits a different gear. The 20-8 third quarter, they dominate every facet of the game in the second half, and that's why they come out victorious. As you're going to see the stats here, turnovers tell it all.
Yeah, we talked both teams turning the ball over a lot in the first half, and Lady Rams really cleaned it up there in the second half, able to make it so Mohawk's really the only team committing as many turnovers, and that's really what led them to a win. They didn't see a lot of three-pointers, as you can see, really for neither team. And Addie Newman, the only three they made in that second half, but they found a way to win. And the great teams always find a way to win, even if the main way you play isn't working.
Yeah, they do everything correct. They find a way to win. They find a lot of shots down low. They get plenty of opportunities in the paint, and that's really was the difference in the game. As Upper Sandusky only turns the ball over 4 times in the second half, Mohawk turns it over another 11.
And that's a big shift right there, especially when you think majority of turnovers end in the other team scoring.
So, final thoughts, sir?
Big win there for the Lady Rams, improving their record in the conference, and that's really the big piece of this game. They're now 3-1 in the N10, and Mohawk falling to 2-3 in the N10. So we're going to see things in the conference shift, and that's an important aspect to this game on this Saturday afternoon.
Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. Guys, we couldn't do anything that we do without you guys. I'm going to shout everybody out about that real quick. Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Company, Spherion Mid-Ohio, Quest Federal Credit Union, Scout Construction, Home and Kitchen Supply, Kimmel Corporation, and First National Bank of Sycamore, along with Wilson Tire Company. You guys allow us to bring you live and free high school hoops every time we're on the air. We do got a boys game tonight, so tune in, check it out. Ryan, you did a great job today.
Hey, thank you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you letting me come on.
Brandon Powell, as always, on camera. Ryan Klinger did play-by-play. I'm Josh Banks. Hey, everybody that watched today, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great holiday, and we will be back next weekend with plenty of hoops.